Good evening, folks. Hello there, Frantic. So, we are going to day 2 of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Last we left, Mia Fey, Phoenix's boss, got murdered, and her sister Maya Fey has been accused of the crime. Now we have to go hunt down Maya has asked to hunt down a famous lawyer for her, and that's what we're gonna do next. All right, let's go. Okay, so we talked to Gumshoe here. Now let's go somewhere. Hmm. Let me do some examining real quick. See if the sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Media's favorite plotted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name that no one could even remember. Quarterline Stricta, pal. Who was that? An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of those days. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scary still that Mia's probably read all of these. Do I have to present something to him? Alright, let me do this real quick. There's broken glass at the crime scene, right? Oh, that. Seemed like a glass stand next to the victim fell over. The glass shards were pieces of the broken stand. There's a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the conditions of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. I was wondering, did you ever see Maya Fey's cell phone? Oh, that. I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Alright, gotta tell him straight. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh no, it's just, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. A cell phone haunts all a little girl's sweetest and spicy secrets. Burke? You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked them all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There wasn't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. I guess I asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning to talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I have completely forgot about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name, Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then? Aha, you're trying your literary tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So, she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Oh boy, here we go. September 6th, Gateway Hotel, room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. Say, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Hee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting, I can hardly contain myself. Ooh, let me go freshen up so I can look at the part of the beautiful witness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. More examination. The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. The late summer sunlight streams from the window. There's the Fan Company Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clear from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, so should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I know what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey, hey. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's room now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought you was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Do you think you can tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observed, incident. You sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Oh, better not encourage her. You know that thing in that curve happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you can tell me about it. Pretty please? Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is that you do? Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you? Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. You must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh no, not me. Just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go looking for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. I think that's enough. Hold on. Oh. Let me see if I got to talk to Maya again. Hey. What is it? Did you meet the lawyer? Sorry. I haven't seen him yet. I see. I better go see you find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Give her the cell phone real quick. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say. Can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Okay, maybe not. Let's go back to Grossberg real quick. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should wait for him to come back. Ahem. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clear in the throat I've ever heard. Aha. So you're the one who they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes. Well, yes. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one can ever get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why this strange reaction? Cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking case on a day's notice. Nope, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. Not buying. Jeez. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why won't you take the case? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see? But the client is Mia-Faye's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry. Goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. I don't know. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. Well, what do you mean? I'm terribly sorry. But I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you please leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Mia-Faye? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You see in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Alright, I guess it's back to the detention center. September 6th, 3:42 p.m. Detention center. Visitors room. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. I've been abandoned then. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing for the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9 o'clock. The lights went off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? She still could be alive. The women in my family have lineage for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs through our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, My sister announced that she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I have gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I will lose my powers. I feel bad for her. All by herself up on that mountain. So who was this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use they didn't use a spearman, did they? The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped and the police captured was innocent. The police consultation when the meeting was all carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud and the media jumped on it big time. She, my mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? Hell no. I made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... No one is as sad as a person without any friends. I know, I've been there before, a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone had to look out for the people who had no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looked like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. What is inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look in that drawer that she got on defensive. There has to be something in there. I guess it's time to go back to the hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... Ah, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy at this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? Ah, I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. You have no need for anything. I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no. Hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Gah. You came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? Please assure her that Mr. Wright of Blue Coat phone. Oh, right, sure. Mr. White. Oh, Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? There's a screwdriver sticking out of a half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. Hmm? What do we have here? A wiretap? Hmm. What would one like her be doing with a thing like this? Wiretap evidence to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Oh, time to scream. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court. September 7th, 10 a.m. District Court number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any sign of weakness today, or it will be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give your court the opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin, then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the officer of the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Please, describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this format of the office to explain. The body was found by this window, here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepted that statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Now, Detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? can see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Psh. Hey, mine just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in the witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. I should have known. I should have expected my window some of her sister's crooks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. No. 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 You said you had her arrested because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about the suspicious woman in pink claimed that was hard evidence? What? Miss May is a suspicion, and she shares in pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof with other than her claims, Detective? I guess Preston can have its advantages. Yes. Gah. Sorry, I got out the order and things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. Or something I should have told you about first, sir, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hello, Jumbler. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. And really bad voice acting. After securing a suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. I am doing good, Jumbler. How was your day so far? How was your night? On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin the cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Yeah, Your Honor. Why didn't you test about this vital piece of evidence before the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Yeah, I know. He's such a dumbass. No. 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 Yep, right here. Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, isn't it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who could have not written it. This is a report for you to the department, Detective. Immediate death due to blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But. No but. You're on your way out of this one, Detective. Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone that died immediately would have had time to write down anything. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What, when? I don't think the choice matters here. It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being... He kinda does. Jumbler, are you familiar with the series? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday, at my request. Well, he does get better, Jumbler, trust me. Death was almost instantaneous, due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you had something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh? I thought... Detective Gumshoe. Ooh. I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You're at fault, Detective. This is going to look good on your evaluation next month. But... Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepted the evidence. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Hello, Alex. How you doing tonight? I am doing good. Witness, your name, please. April May. At your service. Wink. Oh yeah, we know all about her. Order, an introduction does not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Aw, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like, in my hotel room? I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fane Company law offices? That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. It was like 9 o'clock at night. You know, I looked out the window, you know? I don't do cutesy very well at Jumbler. And then, like, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little, every little bitsy witsy. Oh God, I really can't do that voice. Well, Your Honor, I see. It's a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. Well, wait, Your Honor. Okay. Thanks for the 10 bits. Thank you for the 10 bits, Alex. Oh God, I'm gonna. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought that Winters' testimony was not quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Miniface's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you? Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it, of course. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It was like... Oh, what am I doing? I got press on these, I don't remember. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily. I sort of, I had a feeling. Well, I had a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press her a little harder on this one. Alright, go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely, you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Ooh. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it all should be allowed. Yeah, stop him. The poor girl. Order. Mr. Wright, well, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You look out the window. What did you see next? The one with long hair. That was Mia Fey? Slender, sort of, well, some people might say pretty, if that's your thing. Your thing? And the person attacking her? How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things, Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. Question everything. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Yes, May. I'm willing to bet. I think it's your line. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning of this? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But, still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. I saw the Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Ow. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all that trifling details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Wink. Oh, what do we got here? We have a raid. New York Hotshot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. Little introduction. I am SSJ Go1099. I do mostly retro gaming, and although this is more modern than I usually do, but right now we're playing the Phoenix Wright trilogy. This is right now the first game, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And yes, Minty, you definitely do. So let's see, Topper, Minty, Hotshot, Willard, how you doing all? Welcome to my bad welcome to my bad voice acting. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She started is Willard. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. The kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy report not startle you? I see. I wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I do admit she does have kind of nice hair. Okay, So you saw me then, too? Of course. I remember that spiky hair anywhere. Spiky? The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney. Was I a bad girl? I'm sorry. Very well. Continue. Is that right, as in you're right, as you looked from the hotel? Oh, Minty. Yeah, I know. Pretty much everybody's looking at her chest. Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. How can it be for you to remember her hippie clothes? That's what that's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was like all done up in a bun. Ugh. What happened then? Where did this weapon come from? Very true. Well, very true. She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? Jumbler, funny you say that because in the second game, it's called Phoenix Wright Justice for All, there is a character with a whip. I kid you not. Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Oh, yeah, right here. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Innuendo. Revealing? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Naughty Lawyer? You just said that the statue of the thinker was a clock. Jumbler, in the first case in this game, it's the same murder weapon. This clock that you see right now was a murder weapon in the previous case. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person, much in the very same position as you, recently called us a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh. The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Oh, Mickey. Had I known that, I probably maybe pulled off on streaming this. I didn't know that, though. Yes, of course. You withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I caught murders with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. Huh? What? So what happens now? What happens now is that you answer my question. How do you know it was a clock? What? That's... Because I heard it? Yes, I heard it. It's at the time. So, you've only been in the law office of... You have been to the law offices of Fane Company. No, hey! I didn't do that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fane Company, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could have easily heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? Nope. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Of course, I couldn't have wrong. And I know why. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. Because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly... Just take a look, right now. Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty and couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May? Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there's no contradiction. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock may have emptied before or after she heard it. That's exactly what has happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove that the clockwork was removed? Ho ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I wasn't listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... And that is this one. Take a look at this. It's a very cute cell phone. Oh ho, you have a girly phone. Oh, wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation which she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that this weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Oh, definitely. The witness claims she's had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's simple. This clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine's made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything's sold at stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today? Oh. What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Whoa, let's not get ourselves here. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Oh, oh, silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defendant have any opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I could see the truth in the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you have heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Okay. Get that food, Hotshot. Have a look at this. Ooh, look, that. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May? You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Spray's phone, weren't you not? Ooh. Your Honor, this is a remote. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... And back to the phone. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss Meg. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. It's no fair. Are you ganging up on me like that? Oh, I'm the bad girl, isn't it? Is that it? That did it. The court seems real, Miss May, now. Now to deal the final blow. Miss May. What is it, yellow shrimp? Talk to me down like that tone of voice, will you? You killed her, didn't you? Order, there will be order. What? How can you possibly say that? Are you mad? All I did was a little wiretapping. Oops. So you admit you tapped her phone? But wait. I didn't do anything bad like murder. I'm a good girl. Really? Can you prove it? No way she can prove it. You think you're so smart, Mr. Lawyer. But I can prove it, and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so, like, the killing happened around 9 that night. Why, that must... Just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe. What it was? Iced coffee? You know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy. Ergo, the witness was not at the scene at the time of the murder. So, where does that leave us? It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you're sunken quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that wiretapping has nothing to do with a killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April's May alibi is not calling the question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I'd be better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? Alright, I got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood, I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! Edgeworth. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the whole bellboy to stand. Anyways, how you doing tonight, Minty? He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gateway Hotel in the business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from my guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9, on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. When in doubt, press everything. What exactly do you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw it then, and I... perv. The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? This man was quite insistent that be brought then. Oh, bellboy? I call iced coffee exactly 9. So something like that, sir. Therefore, he knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why was she so particular about the time? And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. You are sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How can you be so very certain? Well, I brought her the room service, sir. She, the guest, sir, favored me with an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French from embrace? It's French from kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck of the cheek. Well, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something, and she wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, we end this rather tedious cross-examination here? It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait, please wait. Yes? Does the defensive have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. Alright, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? I think it's check-in. Tell me about the check-in. Tell me about when you checked in Miss May. Oh, alright. Very well, sir. I first thought that she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it's a disappointment, really. I see. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir, but even I have a little chance with her lover here. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're not normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it, but I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh, you fool. I've done it. I won. Miss April May checked in a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought the room service, you didn't see the man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved what may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Would you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple, it was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as I previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear to the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in that room at the time of the murder. What a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you like it when it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hit the president to the other man in this court. Oof. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Ugh. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today for the trial on Maya Fey. Court is adjourned. Ooh. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Mr. Wright, you are amazing in there. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss May. He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms that won't work everywhere. Of course not. She's probably at the detention center now. I have to go down there. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis, don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. I don't know how much good it will do for me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the paper and do some investigating. Mine doesn't belong to that detention center. It's up to me to set her free. Whew, alrighty. I think that's good as ever to... Alrighty. I think that's a good time to stop here. Let's do a save. Okay, everybody, if you're still here, thank you all for showing up. Let me see, who can we read? see. Let's see. Okay, hold on a second. Sorry. Oh, okay. Let's go right Skinner. Okay, anyway, people, thank you very much, everybody who came in. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jumper. I don't know yet if I'm gonna stream tomorrow, so just I'm on my Discord, so you can look on the Discord. 1 second. That's my Discord link up there. So I post my announcements when I'm gonna stream at night. Anyway, let me see. Okay, we're gonna raid Retro Man. I owe him a raid. So everybody, again, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I hope you had fun. Again, keep up on my Discord if I'm gonna stream tomorrow or not. But anyway, thank you all. Give me a second. We're gonna raid him now. Again, everybody, thank you very much. Have a good night, all.